YouTube. What's up, baby? We're back in this thing again with another review. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and today we're going to be talking about the Mortal Kombat, the most recent one that came out. I think it was in 2020 or 2021. I think 2021. But yeah, let's get into it. We already did Mortal Kombat 1995. We did Mortal Kombat Annihilation, which was in 1997. So let's go ahead and get into this Mortal Kombat, the reimagining of it, right? So you already know how this goes. We're going to break it down with the premise, three favorite scenes, and a grade for the movie. So the premise of this movie is we're having another tournament between Raiden's squad and between Shang Tsung's squad, right? And so the difference between this is that the main focus of this one is not Liu Kang. It's a new character, So that was it was pretty cool to see, I guess you can say, right? To see the focus on Cole, right? But so we're kind of seeing him and seeing this tournament and everything that goes on within this tournament through his eyes. So he's the human that we are, going into this mythical, crazy tournament with people with outrageous powers and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's basically it. And so Shang Tsung in this one, of course, he's always, bad guys always got to do something slick, right? So what he ends up doing is, on his side, there is Sub-Zero. And so he's basically making Sub-Zero go around and take out all of, Raiden's squad before the tournament can start. Because if you don't have your, combatants to combat against, in a tournament, then you automatically win pretty much, because there's nobody to stop the forces, right? So that's his whole thing is to have Sub-Zero assassinate all these all of Raiden's fighters per se, if he can do it, right? And that's basically it. So for me, I think this movie was dope, man. It had a lot of great scenes. The look, the feel of the movie was fairly great. I will say the beginning, the opening scene, that looked better than pretty much all the rest of the movie. But they still did a good job. I hope that they can get a sequel to this, and we can, get into some more of the lore that they want to put out for this movie. We can get into a few more characters, whether they be new or old, what I'm saying? That would be dope. But we'll have to see how that goes, right? But for me, man, like I said, I think this movie was good. I have it, what I'm saying? And I saw it when it first came out. And I made sure to buy it, what I'm saying, when it was available too. So but yeah, man, it's dope movie, man. So three of my favorite scenes would be just the opening, bro, with Bihan and Hanzo fighting. It's a dope scene. It looked beautiful. Great, man, great. Second favorite scene would basically be the fight between Cole and Goro. That was pretty dope as well. Kind of like the way that they did Goro. It's a little different than how they did the one back in the day. The one back in the day was not CGI. It was, I don't know if it was like a guy in a suit or if it was like practical effects. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But either way, back in the day, it did look good for what it was. And I can appreciate how they changed it up, for this movie. It was pretty dope. And then you had so those are two, that's two right there. Third one will basically be the scene with at the end Cole fighting against Sub-Zero, and you know, um, Scorpion being summoned, and so you got Scorpion and Cole, who are related through blood and through lineage, like that's his ancestor. You know what I'm saying? Um, so they fight against Sub-Zero, and it's cool. It was cool. It was a cool fight, man. It was a cool fight. So those will be three of my favorite scenes. For me, I'm gonna give this movie a 8 out of 10. So not better than the first one, not better than the first Mortal Kombat that came out in 1995, but better than Mortal Kombat Annihilation that came out in 1997. So it's right in between those movies. Even though this movie looked way better than the first Mortal Kombat, I just have to respect Mortal Kombat that was made in 1997, just because it feels better. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that goes first. This new one goes second, and third goes on Mortal Kombat Annihilation. So that's how I see things. But still, 8 out of 10, it's not bad. I know many people have seen this movie, probably feel the same way. But I can't wait to see if they got something else cooking up. I can't wait for Mortal Kombat 12 to come out, bro. We got a lot of good things coming out with this franchise, whether it be movies, TV shows, games, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here for it. So if you guys seen this movie, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. As always, this is Q's Insight. I am Cali, and until next time.